My name is James Bell. I'm the Bishop of Ripon in the Diocese of Leeds. That's look after a vast swathe of North Yorkshire, like Swaledale, Wensleydale, Nidderdale, Wharfdale. Wonderful part of the country.
So there must have been some real enticement to come all this way down to Coventry for the Germinate conference. What's the incentive for you?
It's this wonderful gathering of so many practitioners in rural ministry, all keen to develop their understanding and also develop good practice. So it's really wonderful to be here. And I've got people who also come from the north, but south as well, wherever. A great gathering of Christian people, Christian leaders wanting to grow in their ministries.
For those people that might think that rural ministry is in decline, that parishes are struggling, that it's all negative, what would be your response to that?
Well, I would say that we need to tell a new story about rural ministry, because my own experience is that many congregations are thriving, and the bottom line in a sense is a greater proportion of people in rural communities belong to or have contact with the church than certainly in suburban and rural communities. So there's already a good foundation, which means that there are huge opportunities to present the gospel of Jesus Christ in imaginative ways and attractive ways, I think.
What about the links between urban and rural, and that sense sometimes that they are disconnected? Obviously, in rural settings there's a need for support, but do you find that it's difficult to get urban and rural clergy together and speak the same language?
If you're talking urban, they say there are more similarities between urban ministry and rural ministry than suburban. That's the gulf is really between the suburban style of ministry and the urban and the rural. But there are plenty of occasions when, for instance, we had a recent diocesan clergy conference for our diocese, and there all kind of clergy are mixing together, learning from one another, sharing the experience. So I think undergirding everything is that yearning to share the gospel of Jesus Christ and to make disciples and enable people to grow as disciples.
And it sounds that it's all within a context that's very relevant for our 21st century country.
That's right. Well, we all know the disconnect between church and the wider community is growing, and it's up to us in our generation to make sure that it's narrowed, we cross that gulf. We need to go out rather than expecting people to come in. We need to go out with an attractive offer, something that captures the imagination.
Well, there's a real buzz here today. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you very much indeed.